What's up, guys? I hope you're ready to get crafty and creative today. We're going to make our own custom t-shirts. I've done videos like this before, and I think I did a blog about it too, so I will link those below, but I'm gonna do another one just because there's always something new to be said or learned about it. So here is what you will need: iron, aluminum foil, X-Acto knife, or scissors, either one, whatever's easier. Freezer paper. Now this you'll find in grocery stores, like near aluminum foil, fabric paint, and a brush or something to apply the paint to the shirt. I know this is not the fanciest thing in the world. This is what I could find at the moment, but it's not really that serious because I'm going for like a sort of a heather look. I don't know really how to call it, maybe like a vintage look. The look I'm going for only requires a little brush like this. You could use a regular brush, you could use a sponge brush, whatever works for you. Just something to get the paint onto the shirt. You could even use your fingers if that makes you happy. A stencil. And how you're gonna get your stencil is by drawing it onto the rough side of the freezer paper, not the slick, shiny side. Not that side. Draw it on this side, and there's several ways you can do that. You can just draw it if you're good and have a steady hand, but if you need to trace it, you could just print out whatever you're doing onto a regular piece of paper. Put your freezer paper on top. It is kind of see-through, so you can just trace it right onto your freezer paper. Or what I did is gently just lay it over my laptop screen and just trace it right on there from there. So now that you have your stencil and you cut out all the little areas that you're gonna paint, you just line it up where you want it on your shirt. This one actually has a seam right down the middle, so that helps me out a lot, so I know where the middle is. If you don't have something like that, you could use the measuring tape. Boop. Just measure across there, find the middle, and then put your design in the middle if that's where you want it. Or you could even try it on and mark it with chalk or something like that that's gonna be covered up anyway. Okay, so my iron is on the cotton settings. I'm just gonna press it down. I'm pressing it straight down. I'm not moving all over the place because I don't want the corner or the side of the iron to catch the design and mess it up or rip the paper. Press and hold. What it's doing is it's starting to stick to the fabric. That's what it does. When you heat it up, it sticks to the fabric. And make sure that all these little corners are pressed down. Make sure they're all stuck, because that is the tricky part. If you don't get the corners down, that's what looks sloppy. Make sure you don't use steam. That steam will make the paper pucker. I love this shirt. This was in the 15 for $5 haul. So go to my channel and check out that haul. So now I'm just gonna do a final check to see if all my edges are down. I don't wanna pull them up while I'm checking. But if I notice that they're not stuck down, I gotta go over it with the iron again. Like right here, I'm not satisfied with that. That's a little shaky. That's a little dangerous. I'm just gonna put the iron right over that and it should be good to go. I'm going to put this aluminum foil inside the shirt underneath the design. That is going to prevent any paint from leaking through to the back side of the shirt. I'm gonna press it down, making sure there's no wrinkles and that it's nice and flat. I'm just gonna squirt it right on there. Whoop! And like I said, the look I'm going for may not be the look you're going for. I want sort of I don't know what to call it really. I'm calling it a heathered, where it's not solid completely. Actually, the other shirt that I did the video on, how to do this, I did the same style. I don't know, I just think it looks better. Maybe that's just my opinion. But that's what's cool about doing your own shirt. You can do it your way. Awesome. Now, you'll notice that I'm going in an up and down motion. That's not only for this style, that is for in general. Because if you do this and like stroke it against the paper will start to lift off of the shirt. And then you'll get paint in the areas that you don't want it. So find it best to just go do like this, up and down. So that looks done to me. I want these little white parts to be there. The only thing I'd say if you're gonna do that kind of heathery look is to make sure that the corners have paint on them. Don't miss the corners because that gives you the outline of your design. I'm just gonna let it sit there. I'm going to let it sit and dry for a while and I'll come back to you guys when it's done. Okay guys, so just touch it and make sure that it's dry before you start peeling. And once you've confirmed that it's dry, just go ahead and I like to hold the shirt down with one hand and peel with the other. And it's as simple as that. There you see, I have my design and it looks good. If you want to touch it up, sometimes what I will do is just take a fine brush, one that's more thin, and just go around the edges. Maybe you want to do it in black or maybe in the same color, just to give it sort of an outline and make it pop and stand out. Overall, I think that is great. Okay guys, well, I'm satisfied. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like what you come up with. Get creative and make those t-shirts awesome, because it just matters if you like it, not anybody else. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Check out the haul where I actually got this t-shirt for pennies on the dollar. I don't know if I did mention this is the logo to our beat company. I will likely have some music playing now, and that is QQ Beat. Go check it out. Check out our music and let me know if you have any questions. All right guys, bye.